Here I will introduce the Singapore bus stop volume platform we designed. The front page interface is built using the Apache e-charts. It's quite simple, so I won't spend too much time on this. So let's take a look at the subpages. First of all, overall assessment. It is developed based on ArcGIS API for JavaScript. This is a page designed for the government or someone who's trying to see the bigger picture. As you can see, it shows isochronous area, which tells you how many stops you can reach within 20 minutes walk anywhere of the map. It also provides some other information, but I won't take you through it because they all have legends and you can read from it. These data all came from the static database because they all represent a long-term relationship. And all the static database are hosted on the ArcGIS Online REST services, so they can be accessed through anywhere. And I also designed the special methods for generate the data. And one good thing about this is that this method, it doesn't have to render every single layer every time a change is being made. For example, isochronous area, this layer, it takes time to render, so if it's already rendered, then when I make changes, it won't be rendered again. So this will save us a lot of resource and energy. Okay, let's clear this page and go back. Let's take a look at this page. This is a page that tells you how much pressure a stop will be facing during different time of the day. This page uses Google Map framework. Unlike the previous one, this is because ArcGIS framework is not so friendly with JSON data, and JSON format is very good at structuralizing data and attributes. In this page, you can locate yourself and check how many passengers are in each stop at different time of the day, so that you can better plan your future travel to avoid crowds. At the top right corner, you can also switch the mode because passenger volume are different depending on the day. You can also change the base map or use the street view. This page is half static and half dynamic. This is because although we can update the data from our side, the source data mode, they don't update it every day. They only update it once a month or so. So it won't make much difference if you use it today or tomorrow. Okay? Now here comes the fun part. This page, why is it called dynamic lookup? Well, because it's dynamic, but how does it work? Here I wrote an update button here, but when you click it, it won't work. This is because all scripts are running on my personal computer instead of on a server. So the update program cannot be invoked right now because HTML5 forbids the browser from reading any forms of local files or executing the local programs. For it is very dangerous if a web page has the authority to manipulate your computer. For the same reason, there is a fourth level of database in our design, the processing of Python, which is actually writing all of our JSON format data directly into the scripts of JavaScript so that the Google Map will identify it. This is actually quite tricky if you think about it. So is there any way to solve this problem? Of course, yes. If everything is hosted on the server, then none of this is necessary because everything can be accessed through public URI. And as you can see, This page also provides multiple layers indicating different volumes and pressure. But this page is special because all layers in this page is real-time data. Since the update button doesn't work right now, I have an alternate way of doing this. Here I packed all my Python scripts into this executable file. The current data was updated last night at around 8. So now let's run the update. It pops up in another screen. What this program does is that it sends multiple requests to the DataMo API and do all the dynamic part of calculation I just introduced in this page, and all those scripts. Then update the database. Okay, it's already being executed. Okay, so as you can see, the modified date has changed after the execution. Then we can refresh this page, and let's check. The passenger volume and the stop pressure, actually all those layers, they have changed. They represent what is happening outside here and now. This is all real-time data indicating the status of each bus stop. Okay, this is all for our presentation.